One woman started dancing on the shores of ancient Greece. She didn't stop, not when her feet bled on the stones, not when the wine-dark sea itself seemed to pull away in fear, not when the olive trees trembled at the sound of her laughter. Her name was Lysandra, daughter of a mortal woman and Dionysus, lord of the vine, of madness, of the wild frenzy that once tore kings and heroes apart. The same god who now sits bored at Camp Half-Blood, turning wine into Diet Coke. But in the old days, his power was far more dangerous. After a forbidden night in the sea caves of Thrace, where the Maenads still whisper their ancient songs, the gift of the god became a living curse. She spun beneath the olive trees, laughing and screaming as the waves crashed against the rocks, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. Villagers came to watch from the shadows of the stone houses. Then they joined. First the fishermen with salt still crusted on their skin and nets still in their hands. Then the mothers who left their children sleeping. Then even the children themselves, eyes wide with something that was no longer innocence. By the third day, hundreds filled the cobbled streets of the coastal town overlooking the wine-dark sea. They danced until their sandals split and their bare feet left bloody trails, until their voices turned into the raw cries of animals and the howls of the Maenads. The same ancient frenzy that once drove the followers of Dionysus to rip the poet Orpheus limb from limb had returned to the mortal world. On the seventh night, under a full moon rising over the wine-dark sea, they began to vanish, one by one, fading into swirling blue mist, the same mist that hides the gods and monsters from mortal eyes, the same mist Percy Jackson and Annabeth Chase learned to see through in The Lightning Thief. Quick flashes of empty space where dancers had stood only a heartbeat before, bodies becoming translucent, then gone. Only the distant sound of a Greek lyre and the endless, restless ocean remained. When the first light of dawn touched the white cliffs, the streets were empty, silent, except for the letters, scattered across the wet sand like desperate offerings left for the gods. Messages scratched onto parchment, clay tablets, and even the stones themselves. He is laughing. The god of the vine is laughing at us. Do not look into their eyes. The dance never ends. The sea remembers our names. We gave what we had, and it was not enough. This is the forgotten plague of the demigods, the one they never fully explained around the campfire at Camp Half-Blood. The dark truth behind the stories of Dionysus that Percy Jackson, Annabeth Chase, and Grover Underwood only glimpsed while facing the sea of monsters and the trials of the lightning thief. If you want more forbidden myths from the world of Greek mythology, the real stories the gods tried to bury beneath the mist, subscribe right now. Like this video so more demigods and readers can find it. Comment which god's curse you think you could survive. Dionysus and his frenzy, Poseidon in the sea, or someone even darker from the depths of Tartarus. The sea is still listening. And so is Dionysus. The dance is waiting for the next one who hears the call.